Hello and welcome back, Guardians, to the video. Today we're doing Shadow Throne, and I'm gonna play as a Titan. I haven't done a solo on my Titan yet, so this is my very first time on my Titan. I am planning to use the Sunbreaker top 3 class with Thermite Grenade. Pretty much I won't need the Rally Barricade, so I'll put on Towering Barricade just in case I need some protection, so that's gonna be good. Strafe Lift Jump. On to my guns. Pulse Rifle, Shattering Bone. I might switch to Midnight Cube, don't know. I don't think I will. I think I'll stick with the Pulse Rifle. And I think for the second part I might use the Long Shadow. So this is these are the perks on it. Another gun, these on my secondaries, the only guns I'm going to use is either Pulse, or a hand cannon. No shotguns. I am not playing with any shotgun in this game because I am not planning on going too close to an enemy. Just a shotgun an enemy. It's pretty risky. For heavy, it's just as I'm a hunter, only Whisper of the Worm. Don't really need something else. And that pretty much brings me to my gear. Yeah, Titan helmet. I got nothing in the middle perk that can benefit me, so I put on the enhanced hand cannon targeting. But I'm using it more for the sniper rifle reserves. Gauntlet. I think this helps out with reload for hand cannons. But most I picked this one more for the sniper rifle scavenger. Also again Transcendent Blessing, and I did upgrade the damage I can take on voids, as you can see on my helmet and on my arms. I'm using Hollow Arc Fire just so I can get my grenades up quicker when I have my super and I don't use it. And on this one I'm also going to use another Transcendent Blessing. The boots, the only reason I choose for these boots and not for a raid boot or a Riven, because I had nothing good on it. And pretty much, yeah. I think this basically just Pulse Rifle Dexterity is the only good thing on it. This honestly, yeah, I got nothing else that's better. Like I wanted to use these boots honestly because of the Pulse Rifle Scavenger. That would have been great, but I hate these stats: 5 mobility, 3 resilience only, and then 5 recovery. Nah, I'll rather go with 5, 4, 4. And on my boots, I'm actually going to use another recovery mod, so yeah, it brings up my recovery to 5. And then the last part is the my mark. Reason I choose this is for more sniper rifle ammo, since sniper rifle is that's my heavy, so most important one. Better already, yeah, you can use anything like it, that's really up to you. Most important thing for me on this is the Taken barrier. When I get damaged by Taken, it reduces the damage by 20% for 10 seconds, and there's only Taken in this game, so that is going to benefit me a lot. That was the setup. Let's jump into the game. So let's go through the basics real quick. But basically, Shadow Throne is an activity that's divided in 3 parts. After every part, you get some loot. So for a solo game, after every part or after every part where you get some loot, that's basically also your checkpoint at the same time. The rules for a solo: no one else can ever join your game, like not even for a second, even if they haven't done anything. So no one can join in your game. A second thing, you can leave your game and rejoin back and nothing will happen. It's still considered a solo. You can't give away checkpoints because obviously that, like I said in the beginning, no one can join your game. You can join a checkpoint, but that won't count as a solo then anymore. So you just basically have to do this from the beginning. And basically for the first part, the idea is to kill 7 bosses, as in the yellow bar guy you just see in front of me, like he's considered then a boss, you know. And you have to kill, I'm sorry, my bad, 8 of them. There are 7 signs, and as you can see, like it's not lit up yet, but like in front of me, that's one of the signs. It's a bird diving down. And basically every time you clear an area, this is what you get, a sign. So you have to go and find it. It's the double, so 69 fish, which is basically on the left side of the map where I'm going. I'm gonna leave them a link in the description for the map, so while you're playing, you know, either way, pull it up on your second screen or your phone or anything. So every time you kill a boss, you can, you know, quickly look onto it where to go. Because every time you kill a boss, like you go to this sign now, which is the 69 fish, and once you're there, you kill the boss, another sign will lit up to tell you where to go. So once you see the map, it will make more sense then. Pretty much, ads don't respawn in this game, as in if you kill something, it won't respawn. There are a couple of places, if you pass through them, for example, this is one of the places. I know there's 4 snipers here, so I tried to trigger them now. You don't have to do it, but it's better to do it, because if you don't, these guys might trigger in while you're trying to fight a boss, you know, and that's a really bad timing. So you might as well want to trigger them now. There's a couple of places where you can trigger these ads, and then ads will spawn in. The spawn will always be the same. So for example, if you'd be on the left side of the map, you'd get the exact same enemies as I'm getting. Nothing will be different for you. Yeah, pretty much. I think I fall there. The double fish would be on the ground, but because of the way I like to kill the boss, it's why I'm going through this place here. You could basically snipe him out from up top here without actually fighting the ads straight away. And pretty much that's it. There's honestly nothing special to the first part. Oh, one thing to remind you as well, if you die on a solo in no matter what part you're in, you go back to your previous checkpoint. For example, if I died here now, even if I killed like 5 of the bosses, I would have to restart it and do it over again, because this is the first part. So yeah, if you're with a team, there's 45 seconds before they can rest themselves, I guess, or you could, yeah, I think it is 45 seconds. We're looking for the Infinity Snake now, which is across me, but like I said, there's places where ads spawn from, so there you go, trigger another one. But yeah, explaining about the deaths, if you're with a team, then if you die, it doesn't matter. As long as the full team doesn't wipe, you don't go back to your previous checkpoint. But if the full team wipes, yeah, basically you go back to your checkpoint and you have to redo this all over again. So yeah. Also bear in mind, just to make it easy, there is no sort of shields in the beginning, except for 2 or 1 arc shields. Oh, my bad. Also solar shields. I take that back. There's 2 solar shields, but because of my subclass that I'm using, I kind of like counted on to use grenades to break the shields down, or my heavy is also solar. But yeah, so nothing special further. I'll let the video play, and once we start on the second part is where I'll continue. So right here, we're killing the last boss, and basically after killing him, that would give us our first checkpoint and first loot. And basically, again, you still have to kill every single thing. It's not just about the bosses. Every single ad should be down, and there you go. This is just a habit. Every time I get something, I just need to see it, and if it's bad, just delete straight away. I don't like just putting too much stuff into in my vault. On the second part, right here, the reason why you see me switching something and then have a different gun in my hand, I continue it and I die. So I switch guns. I still have the pulse rifle, like only the guns that I mentioned in the beginning is what I'm using. So it's the right side of wrong pulse. And my primary is also a sniper. Like I said, I was going to use a primary sniper for the second part. And my heavy is still the same thing, Whisper. This is just an easy way just to take down the first Minotaur. Again, you don't want to push too far on this side because there's 3 snipers waiting for you. So basically, it's just, you know, just take it as you don't have to go too fast. It's if you're doing a speedrun or something, yeah, that makes sense why you're trying to go fast. But if you're doing a solo, take your time. There's no need to rush. You don't have to continue. You don't have to finish it in one day. So you know, take your time. There's never a rush. And I'm not saying you should play the full things really slow, but if you don't have to push, if there's no timer that's pushing you, definitely play it safe. So there's just one yellow bar up top that we have to kill with a couple of ads around him. Just remember, behind this wall there's always this guy trying to push you off map. One way to dodge these guys is the second they pull their shield up, you just want to slide or run past them. They can't really move with their shield to actually blast you off, so they will guaranteed miss you. It's actually really easy to dodge the guys. The taken phalanx with shields. It's not that bad. So, normally, like, I never take the stairs, I always jump up top left here. So I don't have to face the boss straight away. And I can clear some ads that are still alive around them. There you go, 2 more up. Also remember you have a super. I only use mine because I don't use it a lot unless I really have to. But to save ammo, so on a boss like this, yes, why not? Like I'd use it just to save ammo. So one thing you'd hate is in an activity like this, you're standing there without ammo. It's not like, I'm not gonna say it's not that bad, but if it happens to you that, for example, you die because you didn't have ammo, you could leave the Shadow Throne, just go to a planet, rally a flag, come back with full ammo. You always stay with full ammo then. So yeah, that's one way of getting ammo, and the second way is, yeah, just make sure you have something as heavy ammo finder, special ammo finder, depends on you know, what sort of ammo you need. And yeah, the rest of it's more RNG. The one place that I never find myself running out of heavy is actually the Ogre. Like, the ammo economy is really good there. Like, they always drop you some bricks, always. It's actually really good. But to continue with this fight, basically, yeah, you want to take out everything in the room. Like I said, like, I could probably just run past them and, you know, go to the next part, which would make this really quick, but the thing is, not everyone is ready for that, so it's basically why I'm playing it this way. So for those of you that feel like, nah man, I don't want to spend time on shooting one ad, I might be able to just run past it and then make it alive. By all means, you can try it, but I think a lot of people are just, you know, they're trying to kill everything just to play it safe, and That's the reason I'm playing it safe. So they know like what they can expect. Again, just a couple of snipers now, left and right side wall. And like I said, this guy, you see, that's how easy you can dodge him. The second you see they pull up the shield, it's kind of hard to stagger them at that point. So you might as well want to go on and try and dodge them. And it doesn't matter if you run left or right, it's both ways can work. But that's only when they pull up their shield. Say, you know, like, okay, you got like 1 second and they'll try and boop you off. So that's basically when you do that. If they don't hold up their shield, yeah, just try and go for headshots or shoot them in the feet. You know, try and kill them as quick as possible. There you go. Those are pretty much the worst guys. The knights, because of the attack they're doing, the fire attack. I just really hate that. Speak about hate that, I also hate the snipers actually. Even when you kill them, they're still trying to blast you off with a last blast. That's just one annoying part for me, to be honest. Right here I'm trying to save ammo, so I miss a headshot. That's fine. I don't kill him. What I'm going to do then is, you know, try to finish him off with my primary then, because I'm really trying to save ammo. Once you take out all the snipers, yeah, it's just a couple of failings, which is pretty easy, because they can't even boop you from that far. Okay, also right now I'm using the Lion Ramparts, the boots, the Titan exotic boots, to make sure that I can jump further than, you know, normally you would. It's really helpful on this part, because this part's just a bummer. I pretty much had the first time that I died was right here. I think up front, where actually I jumped too soon, and then instead, like, they could have chosen to spawn an ogre on top of me or a blight, and they spawned in the blight, which pushed me off map. So that's why I started using the Lion Ramparts on this part, because it's really helpful. That's just to trigger the next part. So as soon as you hear that noise, you just know a blight's gonna spawn and an ogre. The way to do this is, yeah, obviously always kill the ogre, and always try to go towards where you, the place where you kill the ogre, because I'm not trying to risk it. There you go, I'm showing off the Lion Rampant real quick. I'm not trying to go through the blight and then jump left or right side of the blight. It's just too risky, and even if you make it, your next jump will trigger the next part, might spawn in an ogre that will push you off. So instead of taking a risk, what I'm doing is I'm trying to play it as safe as possible. Totally missed that grenade there. So from this point on, 2 more ogres spawn. One on the right side, and then as soon as you move, this is the one thing I always do. I always move up front here and then left. You could go right, but it's really tricky if the blight spawns on you, because that's what happened to me. It's really tricky there. That's why I knew with my hunter, I've always done this and always on the left side, and actually it always went well. So yeah, try and stick to the left side. Ogre's gonna spawn in straight away when you hit that. So always pre-aim. Definitely try and get a crit on him, so at least you stagger him so he can't even start shooting. Because that will definitely make it annoying. So if this part seems to be a hard part because you can't run through it, ads are annoying, I would highly suggest to use the striker class on your Titan right now. Kill the ads until you get your super, like right here I'm jumping, you could stay there alive, nothing will jump there, and you could keep killing ads until you get your super. And you're gonna get it fairly quick because the ads keep respawning in. And then, you know, just use your super, go to the next part. Like, this is why I'm jumping on these plates, so you guys can see, like, these are the safe spots. Nothing can actually hit you there. I choose to rinse to run through it, because, yeah, if you do this a lot, like, the amount of times I've done it, you're gonna get used to it anyway. You'll know, like, actually when it's really dangerous to stop doing it. But if you're not really used to this, it makes sense why. And then just use your super, because once you're in your super, this whole slow thing, you're not that slow anymore. You're going really fast, actually. So, yeah, that's one way to go past this. If this becomes a problem during your gameplay. Also, having red health here won't regen, but as you can see, slow is gone, but I'm not regenning health. Is the only reason why I went back for an ad to hit me. Because once you take damage, it's, I don't know what it is, but it remembers to heal you again. Or else the game wouldn't really heal you until you actually get hit by something, and the last thing you want to get hit by is one of those, yeah, lights here on the wall that can push you off. So yeah, I didn't want to take a chance and start my health regen right there. Easy again. It's not too risky, but you could keep jumping up top there and then make it. I choose the safest way again. Just go through this part. Nothing can whoop you off. Yes, you can't really stand on the ground because it's all you'll take damage there. But then again, it's just 3 ads where you have to kill, and that's it. Right here, I'm nearing the ogre. So I decided to snipe off everything because I don't need that primary sniper anymore. I'm gonna need a normal gun, a pulse rifle. And I also switched to a void pulse. Because, yeah, all the wizards, they got void shields. So I just decided to snipe off everything from here. And, you know, it's pretty much 1 or 2 shots. 1 shot if you actually hit a crit. 2 shots if your aim is just like me. So yeah. Again, bad habit of deleting stuff that I don't need. It's almost like my habit of, even if I shoot once or twice with a gun, I just have to reload it. I just, like, I'm always, it's just a habit that I always check on my gun, even if I shoot once with it. I just feel the need to reload it, and if I kill something, I definitely feel the need to reload it. There you go. Like, as soon as I even notice it, I'll start reloading. So, wiped 4 times on this part. Mainly because the first time that I wiped, I was like, okay, it's fine. Second time, I realized I could actually do this in 2 phases. So, I was looking more for a fight to do it in 2 phases instead of 3 phases, and just made the video way too long. So again, I'm playing the same way as what I did on my Hunter solo, which I'm also going to link in the description below for you guys if you want to try this on a Hunter. But pretty much the same thing again. Like, I am used to the left side of the map. I feel really comfortable there. So that's my reason to jump left. You could start on the right if you're used to the right side. But basically what you want to do is you want to stay down here. You don't want to go up or somewhere else. The idea is the same with a small twist. So last time you guys saw me doing this, I used tether. So I knew like I can kill the ads in the back really easy with the wizard. For the Titan, I was like, I don't know, like shooting all the ads and then waste my super. What if I have to use it again up front? Because as you see, I just kill the wizard, not picking up the orb. Because that's going to be my last wizard that I want to kill again. I just want to kill these guys left and right, and then lower the health of the enemies. And then this is a good spot to start picking up enemies in the back. And the way you want to do it, there you go, wizard's gonna go and hide. Like if you keep shooting the wizard, at some point she'll go and hide. If she doesn't, well, that's just unlucky. There you go. If she hides, I'm trying to use my sniper in the back to start picking up the ads one by one. So by the time I'm in the in the back, Pretty much the only thing I want to deal with is the wizard. Yeah, I might get unlucky and have to kill like 1 or maybe 2 ads, but that's fine. That's better than, you know, killing, I think it's 5 ads. So the second that the wizard pops out, I'm trying to shoot at her, and if she doesn't, well, then I'm trying to look to the ads. If I can see something there. The reason why I did this is just to have an idea where the ads are standing across the map, while the wizard, like, she can't shoot at me. This is a good place to use your grenades as well. Remember, I swapped the exotic lion ramparts boots back to the hollow hard fire chest plate, so you know I can get my abilities up quicker. Because using the shield here and the my grenades, that helped me out a lot. So having my abilities back quick was really important for me. But yeah, the strat's pretty much the same as for the hunter. Is what I found to be the safest way to deal with this part. So the reason I'm jumping there you go, there's 1 ad. And sometimes, I don't know exactly what it is, but if it hits like something that would be a, I don't know, wall or something, you just don't kill the enemy, like right there. I really have no idea why, like, the shot's not connecting, but well, it might be my aim as well. I'm not gonna blame the game while I'm playing bad, so yeah. So I know like there's 1 sniper still alive in the back and the wizard. That's fine, you know, you can't just wait forever here for 1 sniper. Unless you feel like you really want to play it safe, by all means, then wait here and, you know, do it, because for you raiding now, you know, if you wipe for an hour here, it's better to wait for 10 minutes and before you kill, like before you actually start. There you go, I actually got lucky with the sniper, he peeked out there. But yeah, it's always better to be patient than, you know, keep like trying to do it fast and then, you know, die and then do it over again. This is the place where I place a second barrier just for the ogre. So I can fully focus on the wizard, because when this wizard starts hiding, that's just annoying. And the way to dodge the wizard is like whenever she's shooting that, I just strafe from left to right, and that's it. Nothing special, it's not that bad. When she shoots at you, all you do is you move left and then right again. Depends on, like, you can actually see the fire bullets coming in, so you know, it's easy to dodge it, it's not that bad. You won't dodge them all, but you will dodge a couple of them, and that might be, you know, just enough to stay alive. So this is 1 part where you have a lot of time, because, yeah, her health's already low and all you have to do is pick up an orb. And this is again 1 part where you actually have to rush. So what I've done is, like, I'm trying to put a grenade in, trying to grab a couple of ads. Like, this would be one of the places that if I have to, I'd use my super. So, if you can't kill the ads because they're just a problem there, by all means, use your super. You don't really need it now. So, yeah, go ahead and use it. And this, like, I only had 9 seconds, so I just went for melting point. I was like, just YOLO it. Either way, the wizard kill me, or the ogre, or I die by time, so yeah. Unbelievable that it let me pick it up on the last second. Like, it was on 000 and it still let me pick it up. I was really lucky with that. So just on this part, before you dunk at it, just do whatever I've done there. Check on all your guns. You don't want to be surprised that, well, I only had 2 sniper bullets in. You know, you won't proc your the perk then where you get all your bullets back. So yeah, you only have to shoot 3 of the orbs, maybe even 2. And then keep shooting the ogre. The reason why you don't want to shoot the last one, you want to spend the last bullet back on the ogre. You know, the less time you spend on the orbs, the better it is. Yeah, that was a bummer that I missed that shot. But yeah, half health was good. I mean, I was trying to do it in a two-phase anyway, so yeah, doing half was good. So on this part, everything is so, yeah, spread it all over the whole map. It feels like whenever you have to start, like I always go back to the same spot, so just run back to the one spot that you feel comfortable, if it was left or right, and definitely place that barricade behind you, because the wizard's gonna pop out from there and try and kill you. I remember that the sniper can actually do way more damage than the wizard, so I'll try and take out snipers first. Obviously not the one across, because yeah, you can dodge that one. Be smarter than me on this part as well. I am barely using my grenades. Oh, there you go. I actually did use it. Because I totally forgot, like, why am I not using my grenades? It's so obvious. It will take the ads at least away from me. So, remember your abilities. Because I understand that once you're in a boss fight, your focus is on just probably one or two things. But try and remember everything your character has just to, you know, get through it. Pretty much the same thing is gonna happen again. Take down the middle wizard, not picking up the orb. Lower the left and right side, and then start picking up ads if possible. Yeah, this time the wizard didn't want to just go and hide, so what I done is I just placed a rally barricade there. Don't waste your ammo to shoot on the wizard to get health low. Unless you have a lot of ammo, then yes, do it. But if you don't do it, because she will build up her shield quick, and if she starts hiding after you shoot her twice and her shield just dropped, but her health didn't drop, you have to use 2 bullets again and over, you will lose heavy. So try not. That's the only reason I'm not hitting the wizard. If you'd be with a bow, I think with a void bow, it would be possible to actually hit the wizard from here, all across map, and then, you know, start lowering her health. So consider that if it really becomes a problem, but I don't think it will, because it's just one wizard, you know, 40 seconds to kill a wizard, that's a lot of time. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to check if anything else is alive. There we go. Got lucky. Found a sniper. Also try to remember what you killed, because it's always the same thing. It's always double sniper and 2 goblins, and pretty much that's it. As you can see here, 40 seconds. 40 seconds is a lot of time to just drop one wizard. And if everything else fails, you know, just use your sniper on this point, like on this part. Also, since I'm using top tree, I'm always trying to save the shoulder charge when I'm running into the orb to grab it, because if the orb would push me, I could still, you know, use my shoulder charge in there, like right there. Always start pushing me. If you use shoulder charge, he can't push you. He can't push you out of your shoulder charge. It just won't happen. What a grenade there! I just totally missed that one. And this is basically where I realized, like, okie doke, we're gonna have to kill all the ads, so... Can laugh about it now, but when it happened actually, I was kind of scared. I was like, no way, I'm gonna wipe again. So I got a good time, 20 seconds. That's honestly not that bad. And for this part, I'm choosing to do DPS from the back. If you're really comfortable with staying alive, but you are not good in dealing damage to the ogre, you shouldn't really worry about it, because you got 4 phases that you can go through. So don't really worry about it if your DPS is way lower than mine. You don't have to do it in 2 phases. It's just that, yeah, I was pretty comfortable with dealing half health damage, and it's just like when I make one mistake, it's like, okay, it's 3 phases, and I didn't want to bother doing that. That's why. But you don't have to. If you're in your solo, like I said, don't rush stuff. Just take your time, and you'll get it done better, quicker than. So just to make it up to the boss, and for this part, I'm using the right side of wrong pulse rifle again, because pretty much everything that you're gonna encounter is soulless shields, and a lot you don't want to waste your whisper ammo on the captains, and like I think there's 4 wizards down below here as well. So yeah, the reason why you'll see this thing again, because yeah, I got booped off on one of the walls in the end. So yeah, basically, like I said, if you die once, you're gonna have to do it over again from your checkpoint on. So that's why you see there. And this is my very first time trying even a solo Shadow Throne on my Titan. So yeah, I expected to die, and I actually died a lot. Yeah, I died like 7 times through the whole thing. I think once on the second part, and then like twice at least on the ogre, and then probably I wiped twice on the ogre because I had a 3-phase kill, and then I think like twice only on the boss. Like honestly, the boss isn't that bad on the Titan when I realized how good hammers are against the knights. So for this part, like you could try and rush through it again, like I said, but it's not that smart. There's actually a lot of ads. I'm not even sure if you'll survive it on the Titan. Like on the Hunter, yes, I understand if you can go invisible, you could run past it, that makes sense. But a Titan would actually take a lot of damage, so yeah, it's actually smart to kill the smaller ads. You don't have to deal with the big guy. Don't waste your heavy or anything else on the big guy. There's no need for that. Because once he's the only one, once he's alive, like the only one that's alive, it doesn't matter anyway, you can just run past him, he can't kill you. So yeah, got lucky there with a heavy break. Happy with that, so I'm like almost on full heavy again. Just missing 1 shot in my sniper. So, this is again one of the parts where I keep saying this every time. If you shoot a phalanx, he fell off map, do not push in, because the game will put him back up top, and he might be able to push you off the map then. So yeah, if by accident you shot him and they actually fell down, they didn't die, do not get up. Also, shoulder charge killed these guys with 1 hit. It's what I found out. Pretty easy. I'm not trying to push too far because I think there's 3 captains in this bit. Yeah. And also, even if you run out, you make it out, there's still a couple of at shooting outside, so that's the only reason why I, again, kill everything instead of just, you know, try and just run past it. And it would be kind of annoying to you guys as well if I just run past everything. And, like, I would probably wipe a couple of times, but obviously I'm not going to put in the deaths in the video, so it would look like, oh man, that's actually easy, you can just run past them. Yes, you can, but you don't know how many times you're probably going to have to wipe for that to even let it work, so, that's why I'm trying to suggest that, you know, just play it safe, kill what you have to kill, and if it's just a couple of ads, then yes, by all means, just run past it, but... Like right here, the teleport is always already ready for me to go up top, so yeah, I'll run past him. It's just 3 ads shooting at me. The other ads still have to spawn in the game, so yeah, that's safe. But I'm not trying to do anything that would actually make you wipe. That's... I'm not gonna let you try and be lucky to stay alive. It wouldn't make sense, because that would be just, you know, just a lie, like, oh, you could do that and stay alive. So here you got 4 captains. And pretty much that's it. In this room again, loads of thralls. A couple of ways to use these thralls is if you need a super, right here on my right side you could go and sit up top, kill the ads, get your super up. If you need heavy you can do the same thing again. Sit up top, keep killing the thralls until you get the ammo that you needed. Because pretty much like after this part, yeah, you're gonna go and face the boss. Yeah, this is the part also where I'm already switching my guns. If you don't have this hand cannon from Last Wish with Dragonfly, I would suggest that try and, you know, if you have a scout rifle with Dragonfly, try and use it in the end because it will make your solo so much more easy. If not, yeah, you're probably gonna have to go and use your super then on the ads just to kill them quick. So there's 2 snipers you want to pick up from here. That was the first one, this is the second one. And the way you want to run through the wall, this is actually pretty good if you die a couple of times like me. You start learning this. So what I always do is the first one when it just brooped out, I'm running to the next part and then I'll stay still again. I'll wait for the very first one, like the closest one to me. And if it broops out, again I can start running. All the way to the next part, and again the very same thing, just wait for the first one, the closest one to you to go off, there you go, and you can start running. And just basically shoulder charge this guy, because he'll start shooting at you and sniping you off, and even if you kill him then, and your health's already low, he's gonna do his last AoE attack where he just shoot like the 3 bombs on you, so you still might die, so just run in shoulder charge and you're done with that part. For a solo boss fight, I always suggest, like I would always tell you that you probably want to do this by killing all 3 knights or 2 knights, because I'm pretty sure in my hunter run I done 2 knights, but you don't want to do this while the boss is half health and you have to do it in the second phase because it really makes it hard. So what I'm doing on my Titan is put in a grenade first. Just wait for the ads to spawn and just don't throw it straight away because it won't kill them all. And then right here's just a couple of shots off just to kill all the ads. Like Dragonfly is so amazing for these ads. Don't proc Whisper Breathing. You don't want to do that because your very first shot you're going to shoot into the knight will actually let him disappear. That's the last thing you want to do. So on this bit, also use my super. I know, like I've only shot 2 knights. That's fine, but I was just trying to lower like all their health since they were just grouped up there. And just look out for the wizard that she can't hit you because even a splash damage does a lot. I didn't kill the knights with my super, but definitely lowered all their health, and that makes it so much easier then. And then just 1 guy left. Don't peek out on the right side of a pillar to shoot this wizard. peek out always on the left side of the wizard, because she is shooting, and she's trying to shoot on your right hand. So as you can see that right now, because she turned all the way to me is why she could aim on me, or else she wouldn't be able to aim on me. And there you go, that's the run. I hope you guys get yours done. If you still have questions, leave them in the comments below. Likes much appreciated, and I'll see you guys on my next video.